Hello, everyone. Good evening and praise the Lord. Yeah, it has been long since I last shared online, and I felt like today I should come again and give an encouragement, especially for most of us who are striving to succeed in life. I want to begin by saying that success comes from God. That doesn't mean that God just throws success on anybody. The person whom God allows to succeed is somebody who has determined to fight and to go all the way to success. Success is a process, it's not a one day thing. Everybody whom you see and you count successful have a journey and they have a story. And like I said at the beginning, that's God who gives us the power to make wealth. So which means it's all God actually who enables people to succeed. How do you measure success? Sometimes not by how much money is in your account, but the impact that you're causing in the life of others. It should be impact in terms of how you bless people and how you've inspired their lives. So for me, success is great inspiration. The money you can leave behind can be eaten by one person, but the impact in terms of ideas, in terms of what you're passed on from generation to generation, stays on forever. And when people pick something positive, they run with it and they're able to pass it on to others. So, what are the key elements for success? For one to succeed, one must be smart. Smart. Many times when you talk about smart, we all reflect on upstairs. Yeah, one must be smart. What does it mean to be smart? For me, smart is an abbreviation. The S here means we should be socially connected. You should have social capital. In this life, we must have people who push us up. John Mbiti, in his book African Religions and Philosophy, said, "We are a community. We are because of others." He actually said, "I am because you are. And since we are, therefore I am." Nobody exists for himself or herself. So in life, you must be socially connected. You must build yourself around others. There are people around us who are influential, there are people who are powerful, and there are people who will influence and power and propel us far. And so it's always good that in life you don't be a loner, don't be alone. When you go through school, when you go to church, build alliances, connect with people, make friends, because you don't know what that friend will mean to you later in life. It may connect you to a job, may give you money to enable you go and do interviews and you pass. So social connection is key to success. The rich always surround themselves with rich people around, people who can propel them up, people who will be able to encourage them upwards, not energy drainers, people who pull you down. So what kind of people do you surround yourself with? Do they add value to your life or they are just energy drainers? So surround your people yourself with positive minded people, people who add value to you, people who can propel you upwards, people who will help you succeed. So social capital is important in this life. You can never succeed alone. But when you work with people, you reach far. They say walk alone, walk you then you go. But when you work with others, you can go far. You walk alone, you can go fast, but you're not very near. So social connection, social capital, very important. The other aspect that I want us to look at is motivation. You know, in life, if you're not motivated, you can never succeed. They say it's one thing to have a vision, but another thing to have passion driving your vision. You can dream because a vision is a mental picture of where you want to go or what you want to achieve in a given period of time. But for you to achieve that, you must have a vision. You must have a you must have a passion driving that vision of yours. So what motivates you to do what you're doing? Some of us are pushed. You wake up, it's just routine, you do things out of routine. You know, wake up, go to the garden, wake up, go to office. What motivates you to work harder? Without motivation, you can't excel. There is no excellence without motivation. In the Bible, there's a story about David. He was just a young boy taking care of his father's sheep. But one time, the father sends him to go and take food for his brothers who were in the battlefield. When he got there, he was very inquisitive, and he reached at the right time when the army of Israel was lamenting about the war and the battle and how no one was courageous enough to face Goliath. So he heard them saying, can you imagine the king has even promised to give half of the kingdom to someone who kills Goliath, and even his beautiful daughter? That caught his attention. He kept asking everybody around, what has the king promised someone who can kill Goliath? And people told him the same thing, half of the kingdom and his beautiful daughter. That was enough for him. He was already motivated. He said, all right, I'll go and fight Goliath. And he went straight to the king and said, I'll fight him. The king said, but you're just a boy. He said, that guy has denied that has defied the armies of Israel. Allow me go and fight him. They tried putting him on Saul's armor, it wouldn't fit. He said, no, I know my own weapons, a sling and 5 stones. And that is what he used to go and face Goliath. What motivated him? The promise of the king, half of the kingdom and the beautiful daughter of the king. In life, something must drive you forward. If you're not motivated, you'll have no self-drive. All of us live for something. Why don't you want to die? Why do you want to live to face another day? Maybe because of the plans you want to accomplish. Maybe because of your children. You want to see them through education. Maybe because there's things you want to put right. You're like, I don't want to die fast. I don't want God to take me. I need to put my house in order. There's something motivating you. So motivation is very key to success. If you're not motivated, sometimes by the mere fact that you see someone who's below you succeed, you're like, if so and so can succeed, how about me? I can even do better. I'm more sharper than him. I have more connections than him. And something drives you and pushes you forward. So motivation is very important. So my friend, is there something that is driving you? What is motivating you to do what you're doing? So social capital, social connection, and then motivation. The A in the SMART, you have to be aggressive. I'm not talking about aggressiveness in the negative sense. An aggressive person is a go-getter, somebody who does not settle for less. Those who go for the goal. You have heard people say, I am a go-getter. I am an aggressive character. You know, for you to be an aggressive character, you must believe in yourself. You must believe that you have what it takes to accomplish that particular task. If you don't have confidence, you cannot be an aggressive person. Do you believe that you can do it? Do you have the courage, the confidence? Do you have the morale? And are you motivated to go? You know, in this life, for us to create an impact, we must be inspiring. We must inspire others to aspire to inspire others before they expire. And for you to be inspiring, you must have something that others can pick from you. Is it your passion? Is it your zeal? Is it your character? Is it your commitment? How do you inspire others? So we must be aggressive. The people who easily give up on life, give up on things. You try this, doesn't work out, you give up. The aggressive character goes for it. Come rain or come sunshine, I must succeed. The sky is the limit. I either get it or no one does. That self-drive there, that is the excellent spirit, the spirit that does not settle for less. In this life, if you want to be an ordinary person, just do ordinary things. Do what everybody else does, and you'd have succeeded in being an ordinary person. But if you want to be an extraordinary person, then you must do extraordinary things. You must go beyond the normal. You must do more than what others are doing. It's the extra that you put in that gives you the extra out, the extraordinary spirit. And that is the aggressive spirit. When you see people read one book, you are reading two. When you see them walk 2 miles, you're walking 5. You want to be different. You set your own pace and you set your own record because you know you're God's best. You don't settle for less. So aspire to inspire before you expire by being somebody who's aggressive, who always want to stand out and be the best. So socially connected, social capital, be motivated, be aggressive. Then be resourceful. Be resourceful. Be resourceful. This world is looking for people who add value, people who have something to give. Be resourceful in terms of character. When they're looking for people who are blameless, are you there? In terms of competence and excellence, when they want somebody who gets results done, are you there? Are you resourceful? Do people miss you in case they have to fire people? Do they have to debate before they can ask you? Or it's easy to ask you because you can easily be replaced? Be resourceful. Invest in knowledge and skills acquisition. Solidify yourself with so much that it's not easy to shake you. They say that one is a resource. I don't touch so and so. That one is a resource. Without him, we cannot move. He's the only one who knows how to do this. He's the only one who knows how to do that. Can they say that about you? Are you a resourceful person? Are you a resourceful person? Are you a resourceful person? Be resourceful. And lastly, be time conscious. Time is money. Time is everything. The many of us in this life who procrastinate a lot. You think like you have the whole world on your side. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow again, I'll do it tomorrow. You set targets, but you never work at them. You leave everything hanging. Time is money. Every second that passes takes you closer to your grave. Did you know that? Every second that takes you closer to your grave. And because of that, you must make every moment count. You must maximize every time you have. Bible says, we are here for a season. We are here with a mission. And we are here for a reason. So do you know that the time you've been given to be in that office It's not forever. It may be 2 years and you go. Death can take you, transfer can take you, sickness can cripple you, and you can't do anything else. So time is of essence. Time matters. Many of us waste time all the time on social media. You go to office immediately, you sit like this, you pick your smartphone, and you waste the whole day chatting, not adding value to yourself. Time is money. Make every moment count because you don't know when your season will change. You don't know when you'll not be in that position again. You don't know when you'll not be in that family again. Today you are a child in that family. Tomorrow you'll be an adult taking care of yourself. What would you have learned in that family? What would you have contributed in that family when the season changes? So be time conscious. So if you want to succeed, be smart, be socially connected, be motivated, be aggressive, be resourceful, and be time conscious. Of course, with all this, have God at the center of everything you do. Because unless God keeps watch, the watchmen watch in vain. And unless God builds a house, they labor in vain that build it. The Bible says, make your plans known to the Lord so that you'll be successful in carrying them out. So do this, but with God, ordering your every step. And indeed, you will not go wrong. Thank you for listening. May the Lord bless you. Reverend Canon Samuel Ediao. Thank you again. Bye-bye.